Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your girl PYT Ma and welcome to my YouTube channel. So on this YouTube channel, I'm going to be doing a variety of things. If most of you that know me, you know that I am a musician and I play the piano, I sing and dance.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
A lot of other crazy stuff. But I'm also a very
3 hours later.
very talkative person, and I would love to share my opinion with the world sometimes. So on this channel here, I'll probably just be most likely speaking on things that I usually do on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram at pyt.ma, you'll see that I have a series on there where I do talks with mine. I just talk about things that's going on either in my personal life or around the world. So before I get right into this Q&A, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So how this Q&A is going to work on Instagram, before I decided to start this video, I asked you guys to ask me a couple of questions, and we'll see what I do with those questions. So I got a few questions, and then after I finish answering those questions, I'm going to choose at least 10 more questions that I find online randomly to answer, and they're not from any category, they're just a bunch of random questions. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first question that I have here is my age. So I am 17, I'll be 18 in November, so I'm a little with a baby. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for those of you that don't know, my real name is Martha. Okay, so the Ma comes from Martha. Yeah. Okay, next question. What school do I go to? I go to Medicine Regional High School. It is an all-girls Catholic school. It's interesting. It is a new environment for me because those of you that know me know that I come from Orange, so I went to OPA, I was around a lot of African Americans, and then boom, I got slapped with the Caucasians. But I mean, it's different, it's real different, but I still like it, I guess, kinda. So the next question here is, how do I feel like this pandemic has affected my life? Has it had a positive change or a negative change? I feel that the pandemic has had its ups and downs, honestly. We'll start with the positive changes because I think we all have a bunch of negative changes. I feel like the positive changes that the pandemic has had is that, it's given us a new way to picture things and to look at things, and, gives us a new perspective on things. It lets us put into play our what ifs, all the what ifs we've had in the past, and stuff like that. And so I feel like the pandemic gives us the opportunity to actually sit back and reevaluate ourselves, and not even just ourselves, even the people that we choose to surround ourselves with and the people around us. And I feel like that the positive change that it's had is that it's allowed us to open doors for new opportunities from inside of our bedrooms, so yeah. And then as for negative changes, it's kind of hard, not seeing the people that you love every day. It's hard not being able to do things that you would do on a regular basis, like things you used to do without a care in the world. Now you have to be extra precautious about who you're doing them with and where you're doing it at and stuff like that. And then it limits certain things. It puts a stop to certain things that you want to do, because you can't be around too many people and stuff like that, because risk of getting infected and all of that and whatnot. And so yeah, I feel like there's a plus side to the pandemic, and there's also a negative side. But I mean, we always have to look at the brighter side of every situation, if you really ask me. But yeah. Next question I got was, what is my home church? I already know what I'm about to say. HPC Irvington all the way. Born and raised, baby. Born and raised. Yes, I am a member at HPC, Haitian Pentecostal Church, home of hope. We're gonna do that again. Haitian Pentecostal Church and Home of Hope Worldwide in Irvington, New Jersey. Guys, we stream live on YouTube every Sunday morning at 11:30. Be sure to tune in. The service is amazing. And yeah, advertising. But okay, next question. My favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do is I have a lot of favorite things to do, honestly, because I dance, I sing, I play the piano, I like to write, I do makeup and all that extra stuff. So honestly, like I tell everybody, I'm a little bit of everything. So I honestly can't tell you what my favorite thing is to do, because I like everything, okay? Even if I don't like it, I like it. I'm gonna find a way to like it. I just recently got into watching anime. Come on now. Anyway, mental health currently. I'm stable right now. I'm currently stable. I have anxiety, so I things get to, I let things go over my head a little bit. I'm an overthinker. Guilty as charged. I feel that, and this is just a word of advice to y'all out there that also have the same problem. Stop overthinking. Because the more you overthink, the more hard you make things for yourself. And it doesn't really get you anywhere, It makes the situation that you're in 10 times worse than it actually is. So you start to create your own problems in your head. And then, yeah, just relax, Just take a chill pill for a second, Sit back and take time for yourself. It's okay to cry. Don't be afraid to cry. Even if you don't have anybody to cry to yourself. Look in the mirror and be like, girl, you gotta get yourself together. Or boy, you gotta get yourself together. Do it. Just do it. Go for it. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, so final question on this list. How do I feel about high school relationships? Now, this question right here. How do I feel about high school relationships? High school relationships, to me, and I don't want to, because only reason I don't speak that much on high school relationships because I know there are some relationships where the case may be that the person, your significant other, might be still in high school and then you're in college or middle school, high school, whatever the case may be, My opinion personally is if you're going to get into a relationship when you're while in high school, make sure that before anybody else's approval, you approve of that person. And make sure you're approving of that person for the right reason and not for the wrong ones. What I mean by that, basically, if you're going to get into a relationship with someone, make sure, it's not about, because I know there are so many teens nowadays, they're making so much money or whatever because they got their little job and they got their other side hustles or whatever it is the case may be that they're doing. And, the money starts to get to their head and they're like, oh, I got a girl. For my guys, when you get a girl, your job is not to, to keep providing for the girl. That's not your wife. That's your girlfriend. Okay, y'all are prepping for the future. If y'all have a future together, you do not have to spend over $100 on a girl for nothing. Okay, and ladies, stop expecting so much from the guys because especially in high school, then when you're focusing on all the wrong things like who he's texting every day or who he's on the phone with every day or how much money he's spending on you or how much money she's spending on you or whatever the case may be, then you start to lose sight of 1, the purpose of the relationship, 2, your purpose and your real value, and 3, what else you got going on outside of that relationship? Because remember, you're still focused on school. And don't get me wrong, I know school's not for everybody. Not everybody's built to succeed in school. But at the end of the day, you need to at least look like you're applying yourself. Even if it gets boring and, and stuff like that, at least make it look like you're actually trying to do something for yourself. So it's just not like, oh, well, school's not for everybody. Don't use that excuse. You can still try. Try while you're still here. The saying school's not for everybody goes for mostly college. I'm not saying everybody has to excel. Not everybody is a straight A, B student. Not everybody is a straight A student. Okay? But, still apply yourself. Still give yourself the opportunity to want to do something. And, and don't just build your entire life once you get into that relationship around. Don't let your entire world revolve around that relationship. And make sure that when you're in that relationship, the people that you had supporting you and having your back and all your friends and stuff, family and stuff like that, that had you since before you got into that relationship, make sure you're still, checking in with them and stuff and make sure you keep the relationship consistent. Don't just start shutting people out because you're in a relationship and now you feel like that person is your entire life, Don't throw yourself away. I guess you could say yeah. So that's my opinion on high school relationships. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that there. We gonna get to the talks with Ma, okay? Oh, so on to the questions that I have on Google. So I'm just gonna slide through. There's a bunch of questions on here. And I don't, okay. Okay, we're gonna do one about siblings. So, about me, I have, 10 siblings, 3 sisters, and 3 sisters. What? I have 3 brothers and 7 sisters. And then, what's it called? Yeah, we're a really big family. Yeah, so what is your favorite thing about your siblings? So I'm gonna use my older sister since I spend most of my time with her. Or I'll do one of my older sisters and then my brothers because I live with them. And I used to live with my older sister until she grew old. So, my older sister, she's, we're 10 years apart, but you would never think that. 1, because we look so much alike, and 2, because we spend a lot of time together. So most of the time that's by my sister, I would forget the age thing. Like, I don't put the age thing there because I don't think of her as, you know, like, as an elder. I think of her as my equal, and she treats me the same way, you know, and we respect each other very much. And, you know, I love how enthusiastic she is and how open-minded she is about a lot of things. And no matter who you are, no matter what type of, you know, no matter who you are, no matter how she knows you or where you come from, she welcomes you in with open arms. And also, I love her intuition. If she has the slightest bit offness about you, like she feels the slightest bit off about you, you gone like that. Just like that. Because her intuition is always spot on, okay? Okay? I gotta make this up. Her intuition is always spot on. So, yeah. My brothers. I have 2 brothers that I live with currently. One is 19 and the other one is 13. My older brother, he's a character. He's a character, but he has his moments, you know. My favorite thing about him is he's like my best friend, I guess you could say. When he wants to be. When he wants to be. Yeah. And then my little brother, that's my little getaway car. Yeah, that's my little brother's my getaway car, okay? We do everything together. I always try my best to include him in certain things, just so, you know, he doesn't feel as left out, because I know how it felt to be the youngest in the house. Because he's not the youngest. I have a baby sister, too. She's 8 years old. But, you know, he can't exactly do a lot of things with her, and now he's officially a teenager, so I want to include him as much, because I know when I was younger, because my older sister and older brother are a lot closer in age, and me and my older brother are 2 years apart, so while I was still, you know, in elementary school and in grade school and stuff like that, they're already in high school and college and whatever, and, you know, they got to do a lot more stuff than I did, so I'm trying my best to include my siblings, my younger siblings, as much as I can possibly, so, yeah. Next question, do I have a best friend? I don't have a best friend, but, well, let me not say that. I have a best friend, but she's not my best friend, but she's my best friend. If you know me, you know who I'm about to talk about. My best friend is my cousin, okay? My cousin is my go-to. That is my ride or die, my left hand, right hand, main man, okay? My whole heart, okay? That is my heart in human form, okay? I love that girl to death. She, you know, I don't have the best experience with friends, but when it comes down to it, no matter what the case may be, I know that she got my back, and I got her back no matter what. I'm getting a little teary-eyed, but it's okay. Good. Yeah, so I don't have the best luck when it comes to friends, but if I had to pick someone that I knew would thug it out to the end for me, that's her. That's her. I have so many groups. Like, I'm a part of so many groups, don't get me wrong. And, you know, in each friend group that I have, I love each and every single one of them individually, you know, and they're all their own special characters. And I was explaining this to someone before. You have friends in a friend group, and each friend, you know, they're there for a purpose. Each friend has their own different purpose in your life. And, you know, what you choose to do with each of those friends, that's up to you, buddy. Okay, so my final question, I had to fix that real quick. Wow. Okay, anyways, so my final question on this list is, do you believe in love at first sight? I believe in something. Yeah, we just gonna say that. I believe in something. Love at first sight. I don't. I mean, let me say this. I believe that you are entitled to feel how you want to feel about someone. Can I guarantee you that you're actually in love with them and not just the sight of them? No. But you know how you feel, can't nobody tell you how you feel. So I don't know. If you love someone, you love them. If you don't, you don't. If you love their face and their features, okay. But I would hope that it's more for the person that they are and who you believe that they're going to become, other than physical features. So, you know, just to... I'm gonna stop myself. Anyways. Alright, y'all, so that's all I got for y'all today. This video wasn't meant to be that long because, again, it is my first video. So, yeah, I hope y'all like it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will leave my handles all here and somewhere down below in the comments. So, thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time. Bye.